Good morning, Mary. It's Ros Boundy as the psychic medium this morning. Oh my goodness, this is about the third or fourth or fifth time. Lucky. I don't know how many times I've tried, not particularly using this system, but I did try using my B.Live platform, didn't work. Various things. I like pressing buttons. It's a challenge. I'm going to meet it. So this is your reading that I'm doing on the 16th of November. It is Saturday, not November, 16th of December on Saturday. And this will be the first part of a few. I'm doing this as a pretty much just as an initial reading for you, and I'll do the full reading as a grand tableau later in the day. I'm running out of time with the options of doing this as a full reading, so I decided what I'll do is send you what is a tea leaf card reading spread that I'm going to do, and I'm going to focus on your question that you had, and of course everything's died here as far as my device has not died. They've all locked up. You know, the screens on mobiles. I have got a Samsung mobile phone that's as old as the iPhone I'm recording this from, and an iPad. They're all about 2018 vintage. So some of the methods of doing this may have changed, but I'm nutting it out, trying it out. And I'm using the DJI gimbal as the remote connection that is attached to the iPhone. So if you wanted to ask me about any of the ways I'm doing this for you moving forward in doing some of your own work, it could be that these may interest you. Anyway, what you asked me, what you have put in your email as a response to me asking for your questions, you have mentioned Jean having passed in August. And the question with, can I ask Jean if the afterlife is everything that you and she had talked about? I'm going to leave that till the next part of this reading that'll be later this afternoon, this evening. Okay, I want to be able to spend a better time without the pressure of time to connect with Jean. So I'm going to do this smaller card reading first, as in your question, ideas and direction for you to create a new life. Now, this is going to be a bit of the tester to see if this is the way you like to do it, or we can nut out another way of you joining me in a video recording, in a session. So this is the tester for starters. Now what I'm going to do, what I have here, and I'm going to switch to the back camera. That's this one that will, hopefully you'll get the try. I've got, my partner's got his car out the front. So this is the mat and cards laid out ready for the misty tea, the tea leaf card readings anyway. And the other thing that I've decided that I'll do is, because what we can do to start, oh God, you know, it's interesting. I've decided to use the Wheel of Names, it's the Wheel of Names with the numbers 1 to 18. With this, there is 18 cards. I can do it with the dice, but I decided to show you the option of choosing the starting number using the Wheel of Names. So I'm going to do this and tap that, and it's going to come up with what number card to start your reading with. Okay, and we're going to start on number 1. Yay, okay. So that's good. So that puts that away, and I'm hoping that I have got the sound is clear here for you. So as you can see, 3 rows to make the 18 cards. So the number 1 card is this one. Whoops, and I'm going to try and sort how I'm doing the gimbal. So number 1, and it is the red card anyway. So what we've got as the base card and the base energy is to do with ideas for your direction or ideas of creating a new life. You've had a huge change, pretty much obviously. You've had a huge change in your life and the energy has shifted for you. What this is showing with the Tower is building from that base up. You've already got a really good base, and now it's still building up on what is needed as your next step. If you have a look in the corner, there's a rabbit or a hare. Productivity, because they breed like rabbits. So the ideas are happening. You've got a little light in the corner of this one. So this is the base energies of building up that next stage of what is your life, pretty much. What you're wanting to do, are you wanting to, I'm feeling it is still in the form of building up business, the work that you're wanting to do. I think it is more along that line. So what we're doing is taking it a step at a time. With that, the ladder is about putting the four corners of that ladder on a stable platform. So make sure that what you are choosing is feeling absolutely right and steady for you. Trust your gut feeling around this, your intuition, your psychic, your own psychic abilities, if you may. It will be that you are going to be able to take each of those steps steadily, one at a time, to reach what you're needing to be reaching for. What do you want to shine your light on? Such as, whether it's going to be, like a carriage lamp that you're on the move, you're going to be able to see whatever it is. It brings clarity to what you're moving into as that next direction. It's lighting by street lamp, so the way is going to be lit for you, as well as that is the more mobile carriage of your energy, with it being able to see with clarity what is next for you. So then we move to the blue row, number 3 card, which brings us down to this one. 1, 2, 3. This card, moved the wrong one. This card here, because it follows the storyline, you'll get it. It's meant to be the ladder, and now we've got the energy of the cups on top. These 2 cups are for celebration and being able to share with another. So in whatever you're going to be doing, you can still spend time with friends or a business partner. If you have been considering doing something as a joint venture or something like that, you will be successful, because this is being able to celebrate that choice that you're making. My apologies for wobbling, but it's not very easy to hold on to this gimbaled holder. Well, in a steady way. I don't have it where I don't think I can do it where I can put it on the tripod. No, I don't think so. I found my phone holder was broken. Many things happen at once, don't they? So let's follow through to this. So we're on the 5, card 5 on the blue, which is the same row. So we're just moving 2 cards along and flipping that one over. There's the confirmation we have flipped the right one over. And what you're having with the follow of celebration is actually finding that balance. So the scales are about balance. In this one, we've got the depiction of time as well. So you've got the timing of what you're doing next being imminent. So whether it actually is something that's coming up for a 10 to 6, whether it's a part of the day, or whether it is something that's indicating the 6th month, 6 days, 6 hours, 6 weeks, something is to do with the 6 coming up being the o'clock, and it's coming up, it's soon. That is what I'm feeling from this. And I'm also getting the message of creativity, because what we have is what looks like it's more of the bits and pieces that are going to be put together by you to create what is next. So grab those scales, feel for yourself, out of the choices that you are most attracted to, what are you wanting to do? Is it something to do with creativity and artwork? Whether, literally this looks like it's a sculpture from reused items of sorts. Now, maybe that is something that you have an interest in, and you're going to weigh up what level of involvement you're going to make it as a business or your enjoyment. Really suss that out. Right, now we're going to 6. Green is this card, confirmed with the fact it scales. What that is going to do for you is bring in abundance. Now, it's not just money, though we do tend to connect money, the fact it's an adding machine, it's the old cash register with notes and a coin there and a dollar symbol. It's abundance. So feel into that. That's going to bring you what you're needing for that next stage of life or business. I still feel it's with business. And look here, we've got the rabbit in the corner trying to hide, but I think it's really confirming that there is going to be that abundance moving into your life pretty soon. Allow that to continue its growth. And I still think that it is a part of that weighing up what area you're wanting to progress into. Your choice is, as you feel is the right time for, you might have more than one choice, and you're going to do one first and then choose another, as to what's next. I'm feeling the abundance is still testing out the waters of what you have as your choice. There's the confirmation. We're on the next card. It certainly is going to bring you good luck. So feel into that abundance. Let the flow happen. Weigh up those, you've got 3 all in that little corner of abundance, weighing up the scales to bring in the abundance, and it's going to continue to bring you good luck, especially with that celebration that's there happening. You can celebrate. Now we're on to the 4 of, whoops, that flipped over. The 4 there of the red cards, and what we've got on that energetic of the good luck is, now, even though it's a spider, it's not something to be fearful of. What we know from spiders is how they weave their webs in a extremely unique fashion to their own design, and it's up to you to create what design you want in your web. So I think the red back with the red stripe, I think that's the male, isn't it? I'm not too sure. But anyway, it doesn't really matter, because the web is being woven by you. It's your creation, and you're needing to actually get moving on that and really think into what you feel is the right designing of what is next, because the good luck is coming in, and it's going to flow over here as the 1 and opening new keys for it. The keys are opening new doorways and possibilities. So with this card, it is 3, whether that's the choice of 3 different options, or whether it's just that you've got 2 new doors and a cash box that you're closing up the register, or whatever. What do you feel is the strongest impulse you're bringing into this? Certainly with the cat and the umbrella there, it feels very homey. I only just saw that. What I do feel with keys is it's doorways to new possibilities. You can close off some as well. There's some that you can just lock away. You've finished with that door and leave it closed until it's needing to be open again. The wheels of whatever is needing to be put in action are just poking their little nose in that corner. So it is keeping things moving and progressing what is going to be that next, I think, business interest, what slant you're wanting to put on it, what change you're wanting to make, what web you're weaving in this. Now we're down here to the 4 of blue. Here's the key, and here on the key we have the cross card. The cross is, it's not so much the religious icon, although if that is something that you have belief around, trust your instincts and what you're getting as your connection with that. It has its own vibration of trust. Trust in self. I see the trumpet is calling. It's a method of calling out, of creating music, of vibrations, of frequencies. So trust that inner self and how you hold your own beliefs and responsibilities. The cross for me comes up really more so as the responsibilities and trusting what you need to be doing for yourself and holding on to. Let others take up their own responsibilities as they need to. It's not always about us doing everything for everyone else. We are needing, I'm just trying to find what is that little symbol up there. Very hard to tell sometimes. I'm just going to see if that will focus on this camera or not as a close-up. No. So anyway, trusting self and moving forward with what that main focus is. What is your strongest bent? What do you want to do? I am actually feeling more along that creative side. I'm seeing this in the, too far. I'm seeing this in the scales as far as being something that's creative. Do you paint? Do you do sculptures? Here's the two. There's the confirmation, the two red. And it is about your dreams coming true. So if you had been seeking and wishing and, you know, hoping for good direction, we've got the dragonfly is about the instant change. I think that's what dragonfly is. I must relook that one up. I know it's significant for one of my daughters who did marine biology. So a good icon. And with the stars, it's coming into your life in full focus, that beautiful shining star, that dream that you've had for a while, that maybe even you and Jean had been speaking about, that it's going to be coming into its fruition. Expect that almost looks like another horseshoe. So expect that creativity to really bring in what you're dreaming of. Down here to the two blue, which is the star, we've got whatever you need to be following is from the heart, that you are going to love it. It really will confirm, and there's a key that unlocks your heart or locks it up. I think it's going to be unlocking and setting things free as well. Whether it will be a time where the grief will ease and things will start to be placing themselves together again. But it's going to be, remember, as you create it, because that's what the spider web is going to bring forward in its energy as well. Here we go to the heart card. There it is. I'll do that. That's bringing in the sword. It's getting to the point and starting to focus now more on that you're needing to cut out of your life, that you're needing to really trim and bring into. It's a little bit the intellect, like tarot with the swords is intellect and intelligence and the rest, but it's more so, you know, think into what you do actually need to be having as you know, the words we use. You do a wonderful job of your marketing. I've noticed that too. It's bringing it into that, coming to the point and getting focused and cutting out anything that feels to you like bullshit and moving forward in that you're wanting to defend as yours. I'm feeling that raised sword in a victory pose and moving forward as if a battle has been won and you're going to keep it going in the direction that you need to bring forward further learnings and what you want in your life moving ahead. Okay, so we're going to move to 4 green, which is next door. There we go. And we're up to the tower, 1 red again. So bringing that focus in, it's going to bring it back to what is the home card, which we started with, is the tower. So it's going to continue that building your empire, so to speak, building what you're wanting to see moving forward for your work, your business, but also you know, satisfaction in your life of what you know you've been desiring and dreaming of, that you're going to have that coming in. So I'll just swing this way, and hopefully you'll be able to replay this easily. These are the cards that you have as the layout, and you yourself can shift along these as you need to. That is all that you'll need for this reading, because the way this works, once the last card points back to where we started, that is the completion of the reading. So just to reiterate, what we started with was card number 1, with the Tower and the energy of the ladder starting on that. So I'm going to just leave these here like this so that you can reference it. Again, the starting card was number 1 with the Tower and the energy of the ladder. Then you move to blue 3, which is this one, and then so on and so forth. You'll be able to replay the reading anyway. Tap into what you feel as you're seeing these cards, okay? So that as the spread continues to move in that storyline, that you yourself, I've just got to adjust this, whoop, not me boobs, that as you yourself can move into, oh God, I've got that awful background, as you yourself move through this story again, as to, it is a quick reading, it's a fairly fast one, well, fast, I was hoping I didn't get through it too fast in the explanations, but as you re-watch or just go over those positionings and explanations I gave, tap into what you yourself are receiving as the messages from Spirit direct to you. You did ask or mention in your email, and I'm just bringing that back up because the phones do close down, don't they? You want to trust Spirit more. Start practicing that. Go through these cards in the sequence that we've already created as this reading and feel what message it's bringing you, that you're feeling from within your heart space. And even for yourself, connecting with Jean and seeing what she says. Trust those first phrases, or what you feel, what you might hear, what you might see behind your mind's eye. Any way that you're receiving in those messages from Spirit, it is all perfectly right for you. Trust that. That's the starting step of trusting Spirit more and receiving that inward. Thank you for being here to the end. I shall send this off straight away. Any questions? Save them up for when I can get back to you. We'll organise a time where where you can join in if you want to, or I will do another bigger spread. I'll do a Grand Tableau using the Lenormand deck and see what more detail there is, and also connect via a mediumship connection with Jean. See how I go with that as well. Sometimes it works really clearly, other times it doesn't. So we'll just see how it goes. Thank you, Mary, for trusting me with your reading, and I will see you again later. And to find where to end it.